A lot of people think that my success was overnight. They don't know all the the struggle and everything else that went through, that made me who I am right now. I remember I was 9, 10, 11 years old, and we were literally getting bombed on every night. I came to the United States in 1985 to Sharon, Pennsylvania. It was such a big homogeneous population. There were black people, there were white people, and there was Sam. Uncle was nice enough to take us in and took us in this little home here. This whole house is divided into two sections. One section is what we lived in, another section was another person lived in. And as you can see right now I think it's an abandoned storage area. My mom saved enough and she bought a 1981 Volkswagen Rabbit diesel. Remember, we used to park it backwards here in the winter, and I used to push it down that hill every single time we wanted to get to school, and my mom used to pop it in the clutch. When I turned 16, I wanted to buy a car. I wanted to buy a 1983 Volkswagen GTI. So I used to come here, work Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 8 hours at a time to be able to make enough money. And at that time, the minimum wage was $3.35 an hour, and that's what I made. Sharing environment made me realize, man, that I don't want to be the same. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to be able to live my American dream. This is where it all started for me. This is where I fell in love with body transformation, because this is where my mom brought me after I got cut from the basketball team. I tried out for the 8th grade basketball team, didn't make it. No sports, no friends, don't have the language. And so I'm kind of like an 11-year-old, 12-year-old depressed kid. My mom said, Sam, I'm gonna bring you here. I'm gonna drop you off at 2:30 after school. You're gonna work out till 5. I'm gonna pick you up. And then next year you try for the basketball team. So that was the game plan. It happened here at the Bio Club in 1985, 1986. We used to come in, obviously they've modernized this thing, but back in the day, it was a dungeon. I remember coming here, working out, and doing all of my running and conditioning, and doing a lot of the machines. But then, there's a room right there that a lot of these guys used to come down, go up and come down from. So one day, I got enough courage to go up there to see what all these guys that are walking around with their wingspan and they're all big and huge. I'm like, what are they guys doing? So I was a skinny, scrawny, awkward guy. And God, who knew that one day I'd become the first bodybuilder in history to have a first place title in every weight class? Who knew that? I was just a scrawny little guy just trying to lift weights. I started transforming my body. I started getting little baby muscles, and I started falling in love with how proper exercise and proper nutrition can really, really change your body literally overnight. And not only change your body, but also change your perception of who you are and increase your self-esteem and everything other positive that comes with working out and proper nutrition. And now, coming back here, just looking at things, now I know why I wanted to kind of move away and look for an opportunity to better myself. One of my mentors, the guy who I looked up to for many years, he told me, Sam, it's very hard to do the right thing in the wrong environment. You have to put yourself in an environment that supports supports your goals and supports your progress, whatever that, whatever you're into. Now, having said that, I owe so much of my success to this area in Sharon, Pennsylvania, because it made me who I am. It made me the person I am today, to go out there and seek out and be the best version I could be.